And now in Good Morning Northwest, a man shot in the chest in Spokane Valley, who investigators want to find this morning.
It's going to be another wonderful day today, weather-wise, and then the heat really starts to move in. How hot and when? That's coming your way.
And the House works to avert an economic crisis. Now it's the Senate's turn. We look at the vote and the likelihood of issues getting the debt ceiling bill to the president's desk for a signature. You're watching Good Morning Northwest on 4 News Now. Glad you're with us. I'm Robin Nance.
And I'm Derek Dice. It is Thursday, June 1st. Mark Peterson here with a look at that first alert forecast as we kick off the new month.
Yeah, sunshine. As you step out, you go, ooh, maybe a little cooler than anticipated. 44 degrees into Spokane, 47 into Coeur d'Alene. 4 things that you need to know as we get going on this Thursday. Sunny and 70s today. It's absolutely perfect. Wind's going to be light. We do have a warming trend that's coming our way. We've been talking about it. It's going to be 80s for the weekend and even hotter for next week. For the forecast radar, it's all about the clear skies. Cloud cover from Kellogg all the way to Montana. We'll see that wrap around a little bit for Friday morning, but that's going to be all. Temperatures right now, 44 at Spokane International, our official temperature, 50 into the valley, Liberty Lake 49, 46 into Deer Park. So again, maybe some light layers heading out today. 72 by 2 o'clock. We will see that 3-4 o'clock hour at 74 degrees and then cooling down. Even at 10 o'clock, temperatures are going to be around 60 and mostly clear.
And at the Breaking Now desk, the debt ceiling agreement, brokered by the president and House Speaker, is now heading to the Senate after winning strong support in the House yesterday evening. A true bipartisan effort with 165 Democrats and 149 Republicans voting yes, delivering almost 100 more votes than needed to pass the deal.
Yeas are 314, the nays are 117. The bill is passed.
The legislation calls for pulling back billions of dollars in unused COVID relief and IRS funding, ending the federal student loan repayment freeze in August, and preserving Social Security, Medicaid, and veterans benefits. The bill is now Senate-bound, where it faced bipartisan backlash before even formally arriving on the chamber floor. President Biden releasing this statement last night, saluting the House vote, calling the budget agreement a bipartisan compromise, and saying it protects critical programs that millions of hardworking families, students, and veterans count on. And right after that House vote, Senate Leader Chuck Schumer took the procedural first step of adding the debt limit bill to the Senate calendar. That chamber now has 4 days to pass it before the Treasury Secretary warns the U.S. could run out of money to cover its bills. Reporting in studio, Sydney Charles, 4 News Now.
Spokane police are searching for whoever shot a man in the chest. We brought you this story as breaking news yesterday morning. Today, that man is recovering in the hospital. The shooting happened here near 2nd and Havana, right off of I-90. The sheriff's office is looking for a white SUV similar to a Jeep Compass or Land Rover, saying the people inside may either have witnessed or are connected to the shooting. If you have any information about this, call Crime Check 509-456-2233.
Well, Washington is suing manufacturers of PFAS to force them to cover the cost of cleaning up waterways contaminated with their chemicals. The Attorney General's office saying close to 200 water sources, including the Spokane River, have tested positive for the forever chemicals. The lawsuit is specifically targeting chemicals used in firefighting foam. The Attorney General saying these corporations knew for decades about the serious risks these forever chemicals pose to human health and our environment.
The Salvation Army has unveiled its new method of connecting people experiencing homelessness to the services they need. The organization says these 2 new street-level vans will be used to drive people living on the street or homeless camps to nearby shelters. You have a chance to try a small batch beer brewed between No Lie Brewhouse and Eastern Washington University.
Yeah, on June 5th, that's Monday, No Lie will host its first ever keg tapping and release party to celebrate its collaboration with EWU's craft brewing program. EWU students worked on a unique Belgian double ale, appropriately named EWU. You'll want to show up early because the first 30 people will get a complimentary drink ticket. They really couldn't call it anything else, could they?
No, so great. It's perfect.
Just worked. All right, Good Morning Northwest time is now 6:05.
Yeah, could have messed everybody up right there.
Yeah, let's not go backwards. We are going to see days in which a cold brew would be great, or iced tea. When was the last time you made sun tea?
Oh my gosh,
It's
years and years.
And you buy that stupid jar and have it forever, and you've used it once. Oh wait, that's me.
Do people still do that though?
I don't know.
I don't
Feels
know.
like an 80s thing.
Well, there we go. Hello, it's me. 80s all weekend.
Speaking
Your
of
forecast coming up.
We're here at Spokane County Fire District 9 ahead of its event on Saturday, learning about what it takes to really save someone and use CPR. I'll have that demonstration coming up.
And new recordings leaked right after the break what former President Donald Trump is caught saying about having top secret documents at his home.
Stream 4 News now on your TV for free with the KXLY Plus app.
Liberty Park Greenhouse and Garden Center, same location and family owned since 1928. We're a full-service garden center and everything is locally grown. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram for weekly deals. Liberty Park Greenhouse and Garden Center in Spokane's Perry District.
The Medellin Falls Bigfoot Festival returns to Pend Oreille County June 17th and 18th. Discover the rich history, folklore, and mystery, from Sasquatch-themed crafts to Bigfoot merchandise. A 5K fun run and plenty of food. This event is guaranteed to leave you amazed and entertained. Hear from the country's foremost experts about their Bigfoot sightings, or sign up for the Presenters Dinner and talk to them firsthand. The Medellin Falls Bigfoot Festival. For tickets and information, go to mfbigfoot.com.
Fred's Memorial Day sale is on. Now is the best time to save on Samsung laundry sets.
Fred's has this Samsung laundry set marked down to only $729 each. Save $600 on the set.
Or save 30% on this Samsung front load laundry set.
Samsung has a variety of laundry sets to choose from, and they're on sale.
Nobody has the selection of laundry sets you'll see with one stop at Fred's Appliance. Save big on a Samsung laundry set at Fred's Memorial Day sale.
We rent china, glassware, tents, and barbecues, flatware, linen, stands for staging, tables, chairs.
A to Z rental, no job too big, no job too small.
Jackhammers, stem doors, washers, stump grinder saws, generators, skid steer, excavator, dingoes, trailers, tractors, nailers, staplers, hole diggers, tillers, mowers, yard vac, aerators.
Call A to Z rental at 509-924-2000 or go to rentatoz.com.
We rent everything, man.
Now open in Airway Heights.
At A to Z Rental, we rent everything.
Weeknights, go fishing with me.
Land of mercy, look at that.
Wow, morning.
How they biting?
Terrible. Couldn't catch a thing all morning.
Get hooked in Mayberry and Beverly Hills.
First time through Mayberry? Yep. Thanks, Sheriff.
Catch the laughs.
Come see what I caught.
On Andy Griffith and the Beverly Hillbillies.
Powerful combination, right?
Right.
Watch MeTV, weeknights at 8 over the air on KXLY 4.2.
Liberty Park Greenhouse and Garden Center, 3 generations in the same location since 1928. We have a great selection of geraniums and nonstop begonias, annuals, perennials, vegetable starts, and hanging baskets. We have it all. Liberty Park Greenhouse and Garden Center in Spokane's Perry District.
New name means new fun. Tooele Casino is now Mr. Quaw Casino Hotel.
All right, welcome back. Here's a look at what's new on Good Morning Northwest. We're learning about a recently uncovered audio recording of former President Donald Trump regarding his handling of classified documents.
ABC News has confirmed federal prosecutors have the recording made 2 years ago in which Trump seemed to acknowledge having classified documents. Sources say Trump references a document he has about a potential attack on Iran. The conversation taking place in the summer of 2021, more than a year before FBI agents searched his Mar-a-Lago resort. They seized more than 100 classified documents when Trump's team failed to comply with a subpoena. Trump's lawyers call it leaks from radical partisans behind what they call a political persecution.
One massive fund thinks Twitter has lost almost 2/3 of its value since Elon Musk bought it in October. Fidelity's blue chip growth fund, says its stake in Twitter is now worth $6.55 million. In October, it was worth almost $20 million. If Fidelity is right, that means the entire company is worth about $15 billion as opposed to the $44 billion Musk paid for it. Now that the company is no longer publicly traded, it is difficult to know its actual value, but Fidelity has not disclosed how it arrived at its valuation.
If you have ever had a car with a difficult-to-reach seatbelt, this recall is for you. Ford is recalling 176,000 Ford Broncos model years 2021 through 2023 because the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration found drivers and front seat passengers can have difficulty reaching the metal portion of the belt when it is in a retracted position. It's concerned that that is preventing people from using seatbelts. Ford has complied with the recall request, but suggests using a barrette clip to keep the belt in an easier-to-reach position.
All right, good Thursday morning. 10-second takeaway. Sunny and cool start. It'll be a sunny and warm finish. Really going to be quite nice today. You'll need sunglasses, maybe a light layer heading out the door just this morning. High today, 74 degrees.
A guest ranch in the town of Republic is feeling helpless since its pastures have been the latest feeding ground for a pack of wolves.
Yeah, the owners at K Diamond K Ranch say they've lost dozens of livestock to these wolves, from alpacas to horses to cows. Kathy McKay says the bloodshed has become more and more frequent. So she turned to the Washington Department of Fish and Wildlife for help. It identified a new pack in the area that could be contributing to the problem. Agents recently caught one wolf, but released her because of existing protocols.
We have to have, according to our plan and protocol, we have to have 2 non-lethals in place for a reasonable amount of time to try to work, or they've shown that they're not going to work for this particular ranch. Then we would consider non-lethal or lethal control at that point.
Kathy has also called on nearby Colville tribal members for help. Some have been surveying the land and others are taking shifts at night, making sure the wolves don't attack. Tribal members have different treaty rights when it comes to hunting wolves, and while members say their goal is never to kill them all, they say when a pack is this much of a threat, they are able to rebalance the relationship between predator and prey. You can watch Natalie Grant's full story on KXLY.com. All right, Good Morning Northwest time is just about 6:12 now.
Superman, Spider-Man, Thor, they joined other superhero friends and descended from the roof of Sacred Heart Children's Hospital. Coming up a little later on Good Morning Northwest, what the special visit means for the sick kids inside and for the men who don those super suits.
And right after the break, we are live at Spokane County Fire District 9. It's gearing up for its annual Demo Day, where families can learn more about what our local firefighters do.
Women getting hassled on mass transit.
I can't do this anymore. This is so scary.
The baggy clothes they're wearing to make sure it doesn't happen to them. Next, Inside Edition.
Tonight at a special time.
ABC's World News Tonight.
And 4 News Now.
When the local story is national news.
When national stories hit home. Watch ABC World News Tonight at 5:30.
And 4 News Now at 6. That's what we mean when we say expect more.
Who has the deals?
Furniture Row.
Who has the deals?
Furniture Row.
The Memorial Day Super Sale was so great, we just had to extend it. And with trucks still rolling in, the savings keep getting better and better. The more you buy,
the more you save. Save $100 for every 1,000 you spend.
Check out special purchases while they last. And financing? We're talking 6 years, no interest. But don't wait. The extended Memorial Day Super Sale at Furniture Row ends soon.
One of the Inland Northwest most extraordinary four-wheel beasts, the Honda SUV thrives in a diverse habitat. Equally comfortable in rugged terrain or roaming city streets at night, it can travel hundreds of miles on a small amount of fuel. Fiercely protective of its young, the Honda SUV is known by its distinctive markings, CRV, Pilot, and Passport, and can live happily for decades in any garage or driveway. Catch one now at your Inland Northwest Honda dealer. Honda can handle it.
My name is Jennifer, and this is my Summit Cancer Center story. I was diagnosed with breast cancer in November of 2015. Getting a cancer diagnosis is literally like having the rug pulled out from underneath you. When I'm at Summit Cancer Centers, I feel like they're kind of part of my family in a sense. They've always had my best interests in mind, so I'm actually very hopeful for the future. I would recommend Summit Cancer Center.
This is the Summer of Me, featuring the summer of bonus episodes of MASH and the summer of all new episodes of Collector's Call. The Summer of Me.
You can catch the summer reruns.
Watch The Summer of Me over the air on MeTV 4.2.
Bring them on. If only there was a place in the morning to start my day. With a smile, somewhere to help me get in the know. With all that's happening,
bring your friends.
Everything I really need to know. A place as awesome and as spectacular as, well, me.
I think we might know a place, right, guys?
Bring your friends. Oh, wait, there is.
Good morning, America.
GMA, 7A, every day. Boom, boom, boom. Good morning, Michael.
Good morning, Robin. Good morning, America. How are you?
Boom! Good morning, America. Now that's how you start your day, people.
Yep, bring your friends.
4 News Now is brought to you by Panhandle Carpet One, Coeur d'Alene.
Sign up for breaking news alerts with the 4 News Now app.
Welcome back. This weekend, Spokane County Fire District 9 is hosting its annual Demo Day, where families from all over the inland Northwest can come out and learn firsthand about new rescue techniques and maybe even try their hand at firefighting.
You can meet your local firefighters and see the kinds of situations they are put in on a daily basis. Bronte Sorotsky is live this morning, showing us some of the things you can expect today. And oh, you got a victim there.
Yes, so one of the things that people are going to be able to learn this weekend is how to perform CPR, and I'm going to get a bit of a walkthrough right now. So we find someone unconscious, and what is the first thing that we need to do?
All right, the first thing you want to do is call 911, so access the emergency services phone. So there you go, very good.
There you go.
Call 911. You're going to give the address where you're located at and what the problem is, and then you're going to ask the victim, hey, are you okay? Grab their shoulders, say, hey, are you okay? There's no response. You're going to go ahead and bare the chest, yell, hey, we're starting CPR.
Okay.
Go ahead and open up,
starting
CPR. Go ahead and open up the shirt.
Okay.
Find the center of the chest. We're going to do hands only CPR. You want to go ahead and kneel beside the victim.
Okay.
Get your knees about shoulder width apart. Very good. Take the heel of your hand, interlace your fingers, and you're going to compress the center of the chest for about at least 2 inches, 100 to 120 times a minute. So you'll need to go faster than that.
Like this?
Very good. Very good.
Okay.
And so the goal is to compress the chest to the point where we're starting to circulate blood, and this is hands only CPR.
Okay.
And you're going to do this until the emergency responders arrive on scene.
Okay, and then can the emergency responders come in, then what do we do?
You're going to keep going until they tell you to stop. So right now you're going to continue to keep going. Yep. And go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, they're going to come in.
I'm good to go.
You can step aside. Very good. And then they're going to begin their care.
Okay.
Their advanced life support care. Yep, with our paramedics.
Oh, wow.
And our EMTs, and they're going to begin the process of hooking up a defibrillator. They're going to continue CPR since you started it. They're going to breathe for the patient, and they're going to prepare to check the heart for a heart rhythm. So right now they're ventilating and breathing for the patient. They are hooking up our defibrillator, which is what we utilize to shock a person's heart into a perfusible rhythm. They're going to continue to do this. They're going to get ready to start oxygen, an IV, and put an airway in the patient's airway until they have a patent airway. Pause for room check.
And this is just one of the things that we're going to be doing this Saturday, right?
Correct. Yep, we're going to be demonstrating and allowing people to do hands-only CPR during Demo Day on Saturday.
Okay, and this is just one of the many things that you can expect. And coming up later in the show, we're going to be showing even more things, more demonstrations, and just more things you guys can expect to save lives, just like what we're doing here. For now, I will throw it back to you guys in the studio.
Oh, it's so impressive how they just all descended in there and just do their thing. Go to work.
Important for people who don't know how to do CPR to learn.
Yes.
Right? You just never know.
Could save a life.
All right, we're taking a look outside now. Sun's already up and things are starting to heat up.
Yeah, a little bit chillier start this morning than we've had recently.
Temperatures in the mid-40s. You head out in the West Plains, around 50 downtown. Yeah, but it does have that slight chill, but it's going to warm up nicely. We've got 46 Deer Park, Meade, and then you've got 41 into Cheney and Spangle. So again, a light layer is not going to hurt. High pressure is going to be the driving force of the sunshine, the warmth, and we're going to hold on to this not only through Friday, but through the weekend and into next week. 74 our high today. Again, sunny and warm, beautiful. Tonight, temperatures down to 48 degrees, so we're in the 40s again. Your heating system may be trying to figure out which way to go. Chances are you can turn the heat off as overnight lows 48. It rebounds pretty quickly. 40 into Ritzville right now, 54 into Sandpoint, 43 into Pullman. So we've got temperatures that are varying around there, also with some of the cloud cover. Things are clearing out. It's going to be a great day. We're going to see in our forecast radar that potential for some cloud cover that we're going to see early Friday morning. Tonight, it's going to be beautiful. You're going to be on the deck. You're going to have blue skies. It's going to be great. Tomorrow morning, could see a little bit of cloud cover. That clears out again, and we're still going to see showers into parts of North Idaho and parts of Montana. Highs today into the mid-70s. You're going to be near 80 on the east slopes of the Cascades from Omak all the way down into the Tri-Cities. Low 80s for the LC Valley. Our planning forecast, yeah, we're planning on that heat to move in and hang out for a while. 79 on Friday, mid-80s Saturday and Sunday. Overnight lows into the upper 50s, and then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, temperatures in the upper 80s, with Wednesday really looking to be the best chance for a few scattered showers. Hey, time for the camping forecast. It's that time of year. We want to dial you into Riverview RV Park. That is in Medellin, and it is beautiful there. 76 on Saturday. Sunday's going to be near 80 degrees. Overnight lows into the mid-50s. They've got a Bigfoot thing coming up, the 16th and 17th.
Yeah,
the whole weekend.
Festival.
Experts coming in. Yeah.
How fun.
I know. They've got a lot of amenities and a lot of cool things, and it's absolutely beautiful up there.
Yeah, we've talked about it on the news.
It is now 6:21. We now know the times of 4 Cougar football games, so fans can start making those tailgating plans for Pullman.
And the G-Prep grad is coming back for one more season. More on Anton Watson's big announcement and who's not coming back to GU and WSU next in sports.
Download the 4 News Now app today.
Your work is your calling. It drives your days and powers your nights. But if your teeth no longer work as hard as you do, Aspen Dental is here with smile replacement solutions that work for your life. Whether it's your first step or a fast fix, you can get in today for all your denture needs, all at an affordable price. Right now, get new dentures for $30 per month per arch with 60 months financing. $1,770 total payments including interest. Aspen Dental, anything to make you smile. Book today.
There's working you. And then there's chill you. Chill you is more carefree and curious, more present, more relaxed, more fun. Chill you is the best you. There you are. Bring back your chill you with an escape to Coeur d'Alene, the city by the lake. Find countless ways to play and stay in CDA at visitcda.org.
Held over by popular demand, the Battle of the Brands Northwest Spa Sale. Save up to 50% off hundreds of hot tubs and swim spas from competing brands fighting for your business. Easy financing. And Sunday at Spokane's Northtown Mall. NWSpaSale.com.
Let's wave the flag together. Hello, I'm Mark Peterson with 4 News Now, presenting the Great American Flag Swap. Bring your old tattered flag to any BECU Spokane location on Friday, June 23rd. In exchange, you'll receive a new American-made flag from Uncle Sam's Flag and Gift.
BECU is proud to be part of the Great American Flag Swap. We're honored to live in a community that supports veterans and military families who sacrifice for the benefit of us all. Visit us in Spokane and see what banking is like when people come first. BECU, not for profit, equals more for people.
I'm Mark Peterson. Every day, 800,000 Washingtonians care for elderly parents, spouses, or other loved ones. AARP and BECU are here to help with a new campaign, Caring for Caregivers. For tips, tools, and resources, visit this website.
ABC's World News Tonight at 4 News Now.
The team you trust here at home.
Across the nation and the world.
When you need information fast.
The crash closed I-90.
When the local story is national news. Those 4 college students murdered in Idaho.
When national stories hit home.
We asked Spokane Police if it has a similar task force.
Watch ABC World News Tonight at 5:30.
And 4 News Now at 6 with Kirsten O'Connor and Aaron Luna. That's what we mean when we say expect more.
Time for morning sports. I'm Julian Minnesome. The Gonzaga basketball account tweeted this graphic of Anton Watson with the words, "I'm back." And Bulldogs fans are sleeping comfortably after hearing those words from Watson, as he has decided to withdraw from the NBA draft and return to Gonzaga for one more season. Watson was an all-WCC honorable mention who averaged 11 points a game for the Bulldogs this past season. The Spokane native was also a key defensive player for the Bulldogs as they made an 8th straight trip to the the Sweet 16. Gonzaga guard Malachi Smith will not be returning to Gonzaga. Smith has decided to remain in the NBA draft. Smith was the WCC Sixth Man of the Year, averaging 8 points a game last season. Washington State guard Justin Powell will stay in the NBA draft and not return to WSU. Powell started every game for the Cougars last season after transferring from Tennessee. He also shot 42% from three-point range. This is the full list of players who are either staying in the draft or returning to school. Watson and Eastern Washington transfer Steele Venters are both returning. That means Gonzaga has 2 scholarship spots available on its roster. And you can already start making plans for the Washington State football season. Start times have been announced for 4 Cougar football games. The Cougars open the season at 4 o'clock September 2nd on the road against Colorado State. That will be followed by Washington State's home opener against Wisconsin on September 9th. And it kicks off at 4:30 right here on KXLY. It'll be a huge game. The following week will be a 2 o'clock kickoff at home against Northern Colorado. Washington State's final home game of the season is at 7:30 on a Friday night against Deion Sanders in Colorado. Now, the remaining game times will be announced 6 or 12 days in advance. And that'll wrap us up for Morning Sports.
But not quite, actually, because Mariners and Yankees were scoreless into the 10th inning until the big dumper does it again. Cal Raleigh comes through with the clutch base hit, scoring Jose Caballero for the winning run as the M's salvaged the final game of the series with a 1-0 win. George Kirby, awesome. He threw 8 scoreless innings. Seattle will have tonight off. They'll be at Texas tomorrow. Plenty of good vibes for their road trip and day off. All right, Good Morning Northwest time is now 6:26.
As we go to a break, here's what's coming up this morning on Good Morning America, starting at 7.
In this morning's GMA First Look, when shoplifting becomes something more sinister.
It's an absolute threat.
That senior U.S. official is talking about organized retail crime, where groups of criminals steal high-value items to then sell online or elsewhere.
They know exactly what stores to hit, when and where. Obviously, the profitability is the key here.
And Homeland Security officials tell ABC News they now see violent gangs and dangerous international groups getting involved, organizations suspected of ties to drug trafficking or even terrorism financing.
These criminal networks, they may be full-time drug traffickers that see an opportunity to work with a crew that's already stealing.
And coming up at 7 a.m., we'll have much more on this wave of organized retail crime and show you how one major retailer is taking steps to protect its employees and merchandise. With your GMA First Look, I'm Ariel Reshef, ABC News, New York.
My A1C was up here. Now it's down with Rybelsus. His A1C?
It's down with Rybelsus.
My doctor told me Rybelsus lowered A1C better than a leading branded pill.
And that people taking Rybelsus lost more weight. I got to my A1C goal and lost some weight too.
Rybelsus isn't for people with type 1 diabetes. Don't take Rybelsus if you or your family ever had medullary thyroid cancer or have multiple endocrine neoplasia syndrome type 2 or if allergic to it. Stop Rybelsus and get medical help right away if you get a lump or swelling in your neck, severe stomach pain, or an allergic reaction. Serious side effects may include pancreatitis. Gallbladder problems may occur. Tell your provider about vision problems or changes. Taking Rybelsus with a sulfonylurea or insulin increases low blood sugar risk. Side effects like nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea may lead to dehydration, which may worsen kidney problems.
Need to get your A1C down?
You may pay as little as $10 per prescription.
Stream 4 News now on your TV for free with the KXLY Plus app.
Save your green at Jennifer's.
4 News Now anchor team, not just in the newsroom, but in the community. We're doing the work, listening to you, asking questions, and getting the answers you need to help keep your family safe. It's what we mean when we say, expect more on 4 News Now.
I was 34. I was a business owner. I was a single mom with a 4-year-old, and I felt a lump in the shower. I have cancer. It doesn't have me. I'm going to get rid of it, and then I'm going to go on with my life. I was going to do anything that it took. I did, and here I am, almost 10 years later. I had a little boy. He needs his mom.
Considering selling your RV? R&R wants it. Tired of paying storage fees? R&R needs it. Just don't use it anymore? R&R will buy it. Due to a critical shortage of pre-owned RVs, R&R RV is currently paying our absolute top dollar for your used RV. Any year, any make, any model. Turn your RV into cash or flip it for a newer model. So if you no longer use it or want it, let R&R RV buy it. Visit the R&R RV Superstore in North Spokane or call Ryan at 509-244-5888.
If your community group or organization would like to receive job posting notices from the KXLY Broadcast Group, please contact our Human Resources Department at 509-324-4000 to request future notices. KXLY Broadcast Group is an equal opportunity employer. From 4 News Now, this is Good Morning Northwest.
The 4 News Now story tracker with the stories people are reading about online this morning.
And with summer vacation season approaching fast, how are you planning to keep your home safe while you're away? Spokane Community-Oriented Policing Services, or COPS, has your back, and the service is free. We'll show you how the program works and how you can sign up for some free peace of mind coming up in about 15 minutes here on Good Morning Northwest.
And this morning, NASA wants to make something clear. It's not hiding anything when it comes to UFOs. A panel of scientists say it has reviewed more than 800 cases of reported unidentified anomalous phenomena, or UAPs, and found just 2 to 5% of cases cannot be explained. Now the panel is pushing for the government to collect better data. NASA insists, despite conspiracy theories, it never had a UFO study group before this.
Do you believe him? All right, Good Morning Northwest. I'm Derek Dice.
And I'm Robin Nance. It is Thursday, June 1st. Mark is here with our first alert weather forecast heading into this, new month.
Oh, yes, it is a new month. It's a new day, and we've got a beautifully clear sky. Things are really looking good today. We're sitting at 44 degrees, so a little bit of chill in the air this morning. You might want to throw on a light layer as you head out. It's going to be sunnies and 70s today as we look at the 4 things you need to know. Winds are going to be light. We do have that warming trend coming in, and we're going to be 80s for the weekend and even hotter next week. Right now, temperatures 50 in the valley, 9 Mile, you're at 48 degrees, 41 into Cheney, and Deer Park, you're at 46. Everybody's got sunshine. We've had a few high thin clouds coming across. They're now pushing out. Nothing to come over our way. We could see a few light clouds due to some heating today, and we'll see those later on, 2, 3, 4 o'clock. Temperatures warming up nicely. It is going to be a perfect day with temperatures into the mid-70s.
Well, last night, the West Bonner School District made a decision to cut sports and extracurricular activities for the next school year.
It's part of a proposed budget that must be approved by the state later this month. Sydney Charles is live at the Breaking Now desk with how the school board's decision is affecting families.
That's right, Robin and Derek. New details out of Priest River this morning, where the West Bonner School District School Board decided it doesn't have the funding for sports and extracurriculars anymore. Now, this comes after the district's $4.7 million levy failed a few weeks ago. Instead, the school board voted to prioritize keeping and hiring staff, transportation, food services, facilities, and safety, including their school resource officer. Using one-time state funding, the board says they will still have to cut some teacher positions. Outside the meeting yesterday, many were showing their support for their favorite team, the Spartans, saying sports are a part of who they are. One parent says sports are the reason why kids in the district stay in school.
We don't have sports. Our kids don't have a lot of drive going into school in the upper years. We can motivate them in as many ways as possible, but sports are hugely motivating, and those other extracurriculars as well.
She also added that parents are willing to work with the school board and district on what to do next, and that, quote, "We are here and we are not going away." Now, the school board can decide to bring back a smaller levy for a vote in August. They would have to decide by July. Reporting in studio, Sydney Charles, 4 News Now.
All right, Sydney, thank you. Around the Northwest now, hundreds of Amazon workers walked out of the company's Seattle headquarters. They are protesting the recent layoffs of the company, Amazon's environmental impact, and the new policy requiring corporate workers be back in the office at least 3 days a week. In a statement yesterday, Amazon said it may take time for some workers to adjust to being in the office more, and it's working hard to make this transition as smooth as possible for employees.
The Federal Trade Commission says some workers at Ring watched people through their home security cameras. The agency claims one Ring employee viewed thousands of such videos from at least 81 female users in 2017. That's before Amazon acquired the company in 2018. Amazon still agreed to settle the FTC's lawsuit for $5.8 million. The retailer also agreed to supplement a new data security program. Patients at Sacred Heart Children's Hospital received a special visit from some superheroes. Window cleaners donned costumes and rappelled down the building, putting smiles on lots of little patients' faces.
This special day celebrates the patients and caregivers who take care of these children when they need it the most. It's one of our favorite events. The Meaningful Day helps raise a lot of money for Children's Miracle Network hospitals. It pays for things like patient programs, special technology, and staff training. And rappelling down the side of the building is something these superheroes look forward to each and every year.
Looking in and seeing these kids respond from a condition of being really obviously in a lot of pain, obviously not feeling really well, but then they'll muster a smile. We'll try to do funny things to get them to maybe forget about how they're feeling for a little bit.
11-year-old Emma is battling cancer and designed the Superhero Day shirts this year. It's inspired by Legos and her dad's favorite superhero.
And I kind of wanted Batman to like resemble me, because Batman has one leg like me, and then he's like connected to like a chemo pole, and then just like a Lego nurse.
Pretty awesome. Emma hopes to inspire other children to push through their situations as well.
That shirt is super.
Yeah, it's really, really great. Good morning, Northwest. Time is now 6:36.
Let's check in with Mark. And what are we looking? You're already jumping to this evening.
I think it'd be a great night to have s'mores. Make sure that you're on the back deck enjoying some great weather. I mean, it's that time of year when people are getting the backyards all set up for the family. It's going to be phenomenal weather all weekend long. We've got a beautiful morning. We're into the mid-40s to start it. Your full forecast is coming up.
And I'm geared up here at Spokane County Fire District 9. We're going to talk about their upcoming demo day this Saturday and how you can have a chance to wear all this. I'll have that coming up.
4 News Now on your time with Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
At Fred Meyer, we want our fresh produce to meet your expectations, which is why we do up to a 27-point inspection to check for things like color and scarring. Because when it comes to fresh, higher standards mean fresher produce. Fred Meyer, fresh for everyone.
Jurassic World Live Tour. The feeling is real. Experience it live. Jurassic World Live Tour. Playing this weekend at Spokane Arena. Great seats still available. Visit JurassicWorldLiveTour.com for details.
This place holds very special memories for Charlie. It's where he grew up, where he built his business, where his heart is. But not long ago, it was Charlie's heart that needed help. When he realized he was having a heart attack, Kootenai Health's team of more than 40 cardiac care providers was only minutes from his home. That's where Dr. Fritz and Dr. Burnett performed life-saving, state-of-the-art care to heal Charlie's heart.
Life, it doesn't stand still, and neither do you. And wherever you go, we're with you. We're Global Credit Union, formerly Alaska USA. For 75 years, enriching the lives of members and guiding them on their financial journeys, giving them the confidence to not just follow their dreams, but to chase them. The future? We're on it. Let's get there together. Global Credit Union. On we go.
I was scared the night you overdosed, but I was prepared. I brought naloxone with me. I learned when to use it. I learned how to use it. And I know you trusted me to use it. I held your hand tight when you woke up because I wanted you to feel safe. Your life is worth saving, friend, and I would save it again if I had to.
There are a lot of ways to deal with a stubborn drain. Call us at Mainstream Plumbing. Our high-definition LED camera can go where no plumber's gone before, deep inside your sewer lines to find the root of the problem. Call 866-411-ZAP.
When you download the Fred Meyer app, you have easy access to savings every day and get personalized coupons sent straight to your phone. Save big today when you download the Fred Meyer app. Fred Meyer, fresh for everyone.
It's now 6:39. This Saturday, Spokane County Fire District 9 is hosting its annual demo day where families all over can come out and learn firsthand about new rescue techniques and even try their hand at some firefighting.
It's also the Fire District's 75th anniversary, and they plan on making this year's celebration memorable for the whole family. Bronte Saraske, who is fully suited and booted,
she's ready.
is live with a look at what to expect this weekend.
Yeah, guys, I'm suited up, I'm ready to go, and this is something that everyone will have a chance to do this weekend if you come out to this event. I just love to talk about, what I'm wearing, and, how you guys do this pretty often. When you guys are wearing this, you said you do it for hours, right?
Yeah, potentially we would be wearing the personal protective equipment that you have on for hours, absolutely. Just depends on the incident, the type of fire, and what we're doing at that incident.
And can you talk about, one of the things I'm really noticing is this thing on my back. I feel like I'm leaning back. So what is all this?
Yeah, so on your back, and it's almost like a backpack, is our SCBA that has breathing air inside of it. Okay. And that's what we wear that's attached to a mask that would normally be on your face.
And this is something that, like you said, kids are going to be able to try on and see what it's like get a glimpse of what you guys do every day.
Yes, on Saturday, a demo day, we have the Junior Firefighter Combat Challenge. And at the Combat Challenge, children up to about the age of 10 or 12 will have the opportunity to put on the coat, the helmet, the pants, the suspenders, and practice being a firefighter as they pull hoses, etc.
That's awesome. It's going to be such a great opportunity. I'm excited for those kids to get to do this. I'm already sweating in this. I'm leaning back with the weight of this, but this is awesome getting to just experience this. And the actual event is going to be this Saturday right here at Spokane County Fire District 9 from 10 to 2. Yep. And so come out and you'll be able to try this on just like me. But for now, I'll throw it back to you guys in studio.
It's going to be a little warmer up in Meade this weekend than what you're experiencing right now. 10-second takeaway, sunny and cool start today. We're there into the mid-40s, so maybe a light layer heading out and light layers this afternoon because of the summer feel. Sunglasses as well. 74 the high today.
It's now 6:41.
All right, we will check back in with Mark to get that full forecast for your weekend. Coming up right after this. Don't go away.
Download the 4 News Now app today.
On average, you can play longer on every dollar at Northern Quest. So chances are your dinner plans don't stand a chance. Luckily, you can make new ones right here at Maslow Steakhouse. Northern Quest. Yes, the best.
Hi, I'm John Butler with Century 21. Welcome to beautiful Gem Shores Estate here in Hayden Lake, the most premier waterfront property for sale in North Idaho. This 8,600 square foot masterpiece is designed with the most unique furnishings from all over the world. Every piece has a history and a story to tell. When this home sells, the furniture must go. Consign Furniture in Liberty Lake is the only company we refer our clients to. Our clients deserve the best, and Consign Furniture delivers every time.
Are you or someone you know blind or legally blind? Want to socialize in a completely safe environment? Introducing Day Out for the Blind Spokane, a nonprofit organization run entirely by volunteers and its blind members. Join Day Out for the Blind today and become a part of a community that offers free activities and occasional outings. All services are free to members. Don't wait, join us now. Visit us on Friday or call to learn more. Day Out for the Blind Spokane.
It's spring decking season, which means the best time to get the best selection and savings before the summer rush hits. From the decking pros at Windsor Plywood.
It's time to shop, shop for wood.
Shop where the contractors go for the best ideas to make your backyard beautiful for summer. From a great selection of aluminum and iron rod railing to the best quality decking choices, Windsor Plywood is the one-stop shop to get it done.
Windsor Plywood.
Weather Alert Days on 4 News Now.
That means weather that could be a threat to your family's safety.
We have now declared this a Weather Alert Day.
The First Alert Weather Team pinpoints the most impactful and dangerous days, warning you early, on air and online.
We want to make sure you and your family are prepared.
It is time to check the batteries in your flashlights and emergency kits.
Weather Alert Days, another way we're keeping you safe on 4 News Now. That's what we mean when we say, expect more.
If you have a fear of missing out, You might want to start earning with a free Camas Rewards card because, dude, Camas Rewards at Northern Quest for all the ways you play.
Cholula Casino is now Missisquoi Casino Hotel.
It is now 6:44. Summer vacation just around the corner, and there's a good chance you're planning a getaway sometime soon. But have you thought about keeping your home safe while you're gone?
Spokane Community-Oriented Policing Services, or COPS, will actually check on your home while you're away. The service is completely free, and they want more of you to take advantage of it. Whether you're heading to Disneyland this summer or a tropical destination like Hawaii, the last thing you want to find out is your home has been broken into while you're away. Thankfully, Spokane Cops offers vacation home checks. You can sign up for it right now on SpokaneCops.org under the Resources tab. Programs Manager Sandy McIntyre says it's something they took over from the police department last year.
If you go on our website, you can fill out the form and let us know when you're leaving, when you're coming back. And so I encourage everybody with summertime coming and leaving to get signed up for Vacation Home Check.
Once you've signed up, volunteers like Mark Arnold and Kevin Burke will make the rounds in retired patrol cars.
We had gone to school together, so we had been in, plenty of trouble together.
No details, Kevin.
Yeah.
Volunteers will have a printed list of when you'll be gone and what to look for at your home. Then they'll slow down and take a good hard look when they drive by to make sure nothing looks suspicious.
Do they have pets? Will they have a designated person coming in to feed the pets or water the plants? What cars do they have? What will be in the driveway? What are the license plates and make of the cars?
COPS volunteers also recommend you let trusted neighbors know you're leaving, stopping your mail and newspaper delivering, and not letting potential bad guys know you're on vacation by posting about it on social media.
Don't announce on Facebook that you're going to Croatia for the next 3 weeks.
Yeah.
And don't take pictures while you're on vacation and put them on Facebook. Wait till you get back and say, boy, we had a great vacation.
And just seeing COPS volunteers drive by in a marked car can be a strong deterrent for would-be burglars.
We're just an extra layer creating a presence when you see this car go by. If you're one of those guys checking something out.
I mean, just kind of like having an extra neighbor stop by, right? I mean,
pretty much. Get an extra eye.
Sandy McIntyre says Vacation Home Checks is a program she'd love to see grow.
We have lots of eager volunteers. We have 7 neighborhood on patrol cars ready to go. So please take advantage of this program.
And you can find our link on how to sign up for Vacation Home Checks and also more tips to keep your home safe while you're gone inside of this story on KXLY.com.
Yeah, they got people ready to go, so take advantage of it.
That's right.
And I bet you'll get a lot more signed up after this story.
I think so. All right, we're going to send things back over to Mark now to talk about what's ahead of us here for the first day of June. I still can't believe it's June already.
Ow.
I know. It's going to be summer-like weather. I mean, June is still, we got 3 weeks to summer, but it is going to be all summer all the time next week. We're getting there this weekend. High today is 74 and normal high 71, so a little above average. We're going to get 15 to 20 degrees above average next week. 48 for the overnight low. Things are looking pretty good. Mostly clear. We're going to see, again, those light winds, 5-10 miles an hour. Got a full moon coming this weekend. It's going to be gorgeous. 49 into Grand Coulee, 47 into Coeur d'Alene. Look out past St. Mary's, all in the upper 40s. We're officially at 44 downtown. We've got temperatures in the low 50s. Now, around the nation, yesterday was a fairly quiet day. We're starting to see more energy really being expelled in Kansas, Nebraska, into Iowa. We're going to see not as much thunderstorm activity into parts of Texas and off the coast into the Gulf Coast. There's a small little system that could become tropical. It's small but mighty. We look at what we can expect here with our radar. We see the showers into parts of Montana, parts of southern Idaho. It's going to stay there. We're going to have fairly clear conditions. Tomorrow morning, maybe a little bit of cloud cover coming in, but that's going to be about it. This afternoon, this evening is going to be beautiful. Again, those clouds coming in by 9 a.m. and then pushing out for the afternoon. That heat coming in from the southwest, and it's going to stay with us not only for Friday, but all the way through the weekend and into next week. Our highs today are going to be in the mid-70s. That extends all the way into Ritzville. We're going to have temperatures nearing 80 as you get further west along the east slopes of the Cascades. Looking pretty nice. Our planning forecast, planning on summer weather, summer temperatures, and even by summer standards around here, it's going to be hot. 79 on Friday, Saturday 84, Sunday 86. Overnight lows into the mid-50s. Monday it's going to be 87, Tuesday 88 and sunny. Wednesday, 89. So we're going to have those temperatures on the Bankside. You're going to see them in the low 90s. Really want to make sure that you're ready for the heat. Make sure that if you don't do well in the heat, that you have a plan. Again, we have so many new libraries that are so comfortable and so cool. Things like that that you can be doing. And again, Meals on Wheels will be sending out those fans, the box fans. They always put the call out that they need those donations. So that's something that you could be doing this week if you're out and about.
Go to the grocery store and just open up the ice cream.
There's that too. You don't want to melt all the ice. It's now just about 10 minutes before the hour. Your morning sprint's coming up next.
All right, thanks so much for waking up with Good Morning Northwest here on your Thursday morning. We'll be right back.
Stream 4 News Now on your TV for free with the KXLY Plus app.
4 News Now is brought to you by Sandpoint Furniture Carpet One.
I'm Chad Young from the Easy Home Buyer, and I pay cash for houses. If you own a house and want to sell it fast for cash, call us today for your no-obligation as-is cash offer. We buy houses in any condition, and there are no fees, no commissions, and no repairs. We buy houses with tenants, fixer-uppers, bare land, even haunted houses. Woo! Call us today or visit us online at theeasyhomebuyer.com.
Pick up the phone to inquire. Call the Easy Home Buyer.
Here's the latest expansion news from Spokane Tribe Casino. Check out the expanded Caesars Sportsbook, now the largest in the area. With even more room, more betting options than before, and a buddy bar with bar top games. Plus, be on the lookout for the all-new smoke-free gaming area, also coming soon.
Cool off with a win. You've got a chance to take home a cooler filled with up to $5,000. Only at Spokane Tribe Casino. You just win here.
4 News Now's Mark Peterson.
Talking about gusty winds.
For 40 years, he has served our community. Journalist, weatherman.
Yeah, it's just hot, hot, hot.
Founder of the 4 News Now Extreme Team.
To our first edition of Extreme Team, and there is your new Kinderhaven.
2, 3.
You guys rock. We are so appreciative.
To the 127 kids that are currently in the hospital, we hope you feel better. We hope this helps.
We've done it, and did we do good?
Now that service has been recognized by the Silver Circle, a special Emmy Award for broadcasting's best and brightest.
We're rebuilding your fields.
One of Mark's mentors told him the goal of being a good broadcaster is to leave your community better than you found it. Congratulations, Mark. You did it. Wildfires can strike at any time. 4 News Now Fire Watch coverage keeps you safe.
Where a brush fire has shut down Highway 195.
4 News Now, alerting you, delivering crucial information when and where you need it to protect your family.
Multiple fires burning right now in both Washington and Idaho.
Tell us about the state of the fire right now.
When every second counts, count on 4 News Now. On TV and on the go with the 4 News Now app. That's what we mean when we say, expect more. See breaking news in your area or have a story idea? Contact 4 News Now. This Good Morning Northwest Morning Sprint is brought to you by Bill's Heating and Air Conditioning.
It is now 6:53. Time to get you ready to take on your Thursday in the morning sprint.
Yeah, Sydney Charles has the latest on the debt limit deal passing last night.
Bronte Sorotsky is live with Spokane County Fire District 9's annual demo day coming up.
But first, let's get to Mark Peterson talking about what we can expect for the first day of June.
Well, plenty of sunshine as you're heading out. Oh, sunglasses at the ready. There's no doubt. Blue sky, 44 for us, 47 into Coeur d'Alene. Satellite and radar, if you need rain, then go to Missoula. Head up into the north central section of Montana. That's the only place you're going to find rain. We're going to see temperatures under a sunny sky that are going to warm up quickly by 10 o'clock, 60. But then we're going to be at 72 by 2 o'clock. That high today, 74. 71's a normal high. We look to be even warmer for Friday.
Spokane police are searching for whoever shot a man in the chest. We brought you this story as breaking news yesterday. Well, today that man is recovering in the hospital. The shooting happened near East 2nd and Havana, right off of I-90. The sheriff's office is looking for a white SUV similar to a Jeep Compass or Land Rover, saying the people inside may have either witnessed or are connected to the shooting. If you have information about that, call Crime Check 509-456-2233.
In a meeting last night, the West Bonner School District in North Idaho made a decision to cut sports and extracurricular activities for the next school year. It's part of a proposed budget that must be approved by the state later this month. This comes after the district's $4.7 million levy failed just a few weeks ago. Instead, the school board voted to prioritize keeping and hiring staff, transportation, food services, and safety. Outside of that meeting, though, many were showing support for their high school team, the Spartans, saying sports are a part of who they are in Priest River. Next, the school board could make a decision to bring back a smaller levy for a vote in August. They would have to decide by July.
Around the Northwest, hundreds of Amazon workers walked out of the company's Seattle headquarters. They are protesting recent layoffs at the company, Amazon's environmental impact, and the new policy requiring corporate workers to be back in the office at least 3 days a week. In a statement yesterday, Amazon said it may take time for some workers to adjust to being in the office more, and it is, quote, working hard to make this transition as smooth as possible for employees.
The debt ceiling agreement brokered by the president and House Speaker Kevin McCarthy is now headed to the Senate after winning strong support in the House yesterday evening. 165 Democrats and 149 Republicans voted yes. The legislation calls for pulling back billions of dollars in unused COVID relief and IRS funding, ending the federal student loan repayment freeze in August, and preserving Social Security, Medicaid, and veterans benefits. The bill is now Senate-bound, where it faced bipartisan backlash before even formally arriving on the chamber floor. Coverage on the debt of the deal passing will continue on Good Morning America.
Well, Washington is suing manufacturers of PFAS to force them to cover the cost of cleaning up waterways contaminated with their chemicals. The Attorney General's office saying close to 200 water sources, including the Spokane River, have tested positive for the forever chemicals. The lawsuit is specifically targeting chemicals used in firefighting foam. The Attorney General saying these corporations knew for decades about the serious risks these forever chemicals pose to human health and to our environment.
The Salvation Army has unveiled its new method of connecting people experiencing homelessness to the services they need. The organization says these two new street-level vans will be used to drive people living on the street or homeless camps to nearby shelters.
Well, this Saturday, Spokane County Fire District 9 is hosting its demo day and celebrating its 75th anniversary. Now, the entire public is invited to learn different demonstrations like performing CPR, watching them put out fires, even trying on gear like this. And they'll also be celebrating 75 years of existence. Former firefighters with the district will be here, as well as other memorabilia, and that's all this Saturday.
Bronte, thank you. You have a chance to try a small batch beer brewed between No Lie Brewhouse and Eastern Washington University. On June 5th, that's Monday, No Lie will host its first ever keg tapping and release party to celebrate its collaboration with EWU's craft brewing program. EWU students worked on a unique Belgian double ale, appropriately nicknamed EWU. You'll want to show up early because the first 30 people get a complimentary drink ticket.
Patients at Sacred Heart Children's Hospital received a special visit from superheroes. Window cleaners donned costumes and rappelled down the building, putting smiles on patients' faces. The special day celebrates the patients and caregivers who take care of the children when they need it most. The meaningful day helps raise money for the Children's Miracle Network hospitals. It pays for things like patient programs, special technology, and staff training. Rappelling down the side of the building is something these superheroes look forward to every year.
At 4 News Now, we believe you should expect more from local news. Our team is committed to a community conversation and bringing you information you need when and where you need it. Numerica believes in and supports that mission.
If your checking account isn't earning you money, it's time to switch to bonus checking from Numerica. The account that earns an incredible 2% annual percentage yield. That could earn you up to $500 every year or more.
At Fred Meyer, we want our fresh produce to meet your expectations, which is why we do up to a 27-point inspection to check for things like color and scarring. Because when it comes to fresh, higher standards mean fresher produce. Fred Meyer, fresh for everyone.
Held over by popular demand. The Battle of the Brands Northwest Spa Sale. Save up to 50% off hundreds of hot tubs and swim spas from competing brands fighting for your business. Easy financing. Ends Sunday at Spokane's Northtown Mall. NWSpaSale.com.
When you download the Fred Meyer app, you have easy access to savings every day and get personalized coupons sent straight to your phone. Save big today when you download the Fred Meyer app. Fred Meyer, fresh for everyone.
All right, taking a live look outside, the blue sky. It's beautiful. Temperatures right now into the mid-40s. So, yeah, it's crisp. Taking a look at this picture, James Richard took it. You can hear the falls. It's in the Riverfront Park. We're going to have 60 heading out about 10, 72. You're going to be there about 2 o'clock, and we're going to be into the low to mid-70s all afternoon. Tomorrow, it's still going to be in the upper 70s, 79 degrees, and then the heat is on. We're going to have mid-80s with upper 80s next week. You really need to get ready to wrap your head around that and be prepared. Overnight lows are going to be very warm.
I'm trying to wrap my head around that. It's going to be toasty for sure.
Definitely. Hey, we thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you throughout GMA. It starts now.